Well, hello family, friends, and strangers on the internet. Thank you so much for watching this video about a topic you didn't know was important. And that's right, this video is about ADU legislation passed at the state level. How exciting, right? Well, my name is Hannah Jones. I work with John L. Scott here in Bellingham, and I do think this topic is actually very exciting. And I want to tell you why. First of all, what in the world does ADU mean? ADU is an additional dwelling unit. This can be a dwelling that is attached or detached from a single family unit. Well, you might be aware that we don't have enough housing in the Pacific Northwest. This legislation applies to the entire state of Washington, but if you're watching this video and you don't live in Washington, this is probably coming to a state near you because basically our whole country is dealing with a bit of a housing crisis. We don't have enough housing specifically in the Pacific Northwest, in fact, all along the West Coast, and our state has been wrestling with what to do with this. Well, ADUs are a useful solution. This new ADU legislation now permits a homeowner who lives in a jurisdiction with more than 75,000 people in the populace of that city to build 2 ADUs on their single family lot. Now, if their single family lot has a duplex, they can still build 2 ADUs. What this means is any single family lot has the potential to have 4 units on it. Up to this point, you could have 1 single family lot, some areas a duplex, or you can have a single family with an ADU. This is not the elimination of single family zoning, although that is being discussed at the state level. This ADU legislation also requires jurisdictions to allow 1,000 square feet in the ADU. Previously in Bellingham, it's been restricted to 800 square feet. There's also been a requirement to provide a parking spot for the ADU that's outside of the single family unit. Now, if you are within a half-a-mile radius of a public bus stop, you do not have to provide that. Specifically in Bellingham, they have made the decision as of a week ago to adopt most of this ADU legislation into our current permitting process effective immediately. This is kind of a big deal. They did not have to do this for another year and a half. They've decided to do it early. One of the major components they did not adopt yet in this bill is the requirement to have an owner occupancy to develop an ADU. They're delaying this for a year and a half. This is a lot to digest. There's a lot more to this bill. This applies to Seattle and Bellevue and larger areas. If you want to know more about it, please, you know how to call me. You can call, text, email, smoke signal, whatever you'd like. Reach out. We can talk more about it. And that's the end. Talk to you soon.